It's Nashville on the Road, the show that takes you to the most exciting locations in the country. This week from Rawhide in Scottsdale, Arizona. Starring Jim Stafford, featuring Rex Allen Jr. and Sue Powell, with country music's biggest stars. And golly dang the Wonder Chimp. Today's special guest is Earl Thomas Conley. And now here's Jim Stafford.
I met the girl I love in a town way down in Dixie, beneath the stars up above. She was the sweetest girl I ever did see, so I held her in my arms and told her of the many charms I kissed, to while the guitars played the Bonaparte's retreat. All the world was bright as I held her on that night, and I heard her say, "Please don't you ever go away." And so I held her in my arms and told her of the many charms I kissed, to while the guitars played the Bonaparte's retreat. Do it, boy! Met the girl I love in a town way down in Dixie, beneath the stars up above. She was the sweetest girl I ever did see, so I held her in my arms and told her of the many charms I kissed, her while the guitars played the Bonaparte's retreat. The Bonaparte's guitar. Listen to those people. Ah, thank you. Please, thank you. And welcome to Nashville on the Road, the show that creates more excitement than a broken strap on Dolly Parton's gown. Here we are in sunshine and fresh air at Rawhide in Scottsdale, Arizona. Isn't this a great place? Woo! Yes, indeed. You know, there's no smog, no fog, no rain. As a matter of fact, there's no weather. I'm just kidding. Actually, the weathermen here are all retired, except for the one they lynched just for predicting rain. Of course, like any weatherman, he was wrong. But seriously, we love it here in the Valley of the Sun. Now it's time for you to meet my co-host. Would you welcome, please, first of all, the very handsome and talented Rex Allen Jr. Thank you. Rex, hey, you know, I've been having a little fun kidding these folks about the weather, and just so they won't get mad, maybe I could kid you a little bit about the weather on where you're from. Where are you from?
All of my kin are from right here in Arizona, Jim.
Oh, I didn't know that. Maybe I should go ahead and continue with the introductions?
I think that'd be a real good idea.
Yeah, okay. Well, here's a lady who's just as pretty as she can be, and she beats off all the guys with a stick. And I've
What stick? Yeah, you got the bruises to prove it, I know.
I've got the bruises to prove it.
We share a dressing room. I know you do.
Okay, here she is, Sue Powell. Susie, there she is, ladies and gentlemen, Sue Powell. Okay, we'll be right back with our special...
Wait a minute. You forgot to introduce somebody, another co-star on the show. Come on,
That's right, he's going to be mad, too.
Sure
Ladies and gentlemen, last but not least, golly dang the Wonder Chimp.
Where is he?
We're going to be back, ladies and gentlemen, with our special guest, Earl Thomas Conley. Watch out, he shoots low. We're really pleased here on Nashville on the Road to bring you some of the most popular stars in the music business. Today's guest is no exception. He started as a songwriter and moved quickly into the spotlight, singing his big hit, Fire and Smoke. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Earl Thomas Conley. Yes, sir.
In and out of honky-tonks, from one town to the next. But anything worth loving, Lord, just too hard to forget. Every day's another way of feeling more the same. Looks like I'll run out of highway before I outrun the rain. But it was fire and smoke. Ooh, what a rush I got when your love was hot. Oh, but I couldn't see that when the flame burned out, you'd leave a cold dark cloud raining down on me. Here they come now. So I'm reaching out to someone, wishing she was you instead. And everything I left behind was waiting up ahead. Holding on to bottle lately, looking back on you. 'Cause anyway's the right way, babe, as long as I pull through. It was fire and smoke. Ooh, what a rush I got when your love was hot. Oh, but I couldn't see that when the flame burned out, you'd leave a cold dark cloud raining down on me. Yeah, when the flame burned out, you left a cold dark cloud raining down on me.
Thank you. Earl Thomas Conley. That's the stage. How you doing, Earl? Well, stand up there close to the mic so the folks at home can hear you. It's good to see you again. You and I used to be label mates, didn't we?
Yeah, Warner Brothers.
Warner Brothers, but now you're on RCA, right?
RCA was on Sunbird for a while. Put my first album together, and RCA bought my contract out, so here I am.
Isn't that nice? You got a new album, though, coming out with them? What's
Just
the title?
finished one. It's called Somewhere Between Right and Wrong.
That sounds like a good title. And,
Interesting.
Interesting. It's good to see you again. You're going to stick around, though, and do another song, aren't you?
Yeah, in a few minutes.
Well, that's good.
It's always a pleasure to be associated with success, and my co-host allows me to experience that pleasure every day. He's truly successful because he's truly talented. Now, here from the Arizona State Senate is the Honorable Rex Allen Jr. singing a song from his latest album, Cowboy in a Three-Piece Business Suit.
Though he sounds like New York City, in his mind he's speaking with a western drawl. His colleagues think he's witty when he grins and greets them with a hi y'all. Though he never rode a horse, he grew up with Gene Autry on the range. And when herds of secretaries say he's suave and debonair, it just feels strange. He's a cowboy in a three-piece business suit who longs to sing and roll and ride and shoot. He's a ramrod heading up the cattle drive. Old man can go insane from 9 to 5. He's the chairman of the board, and he calls them all to order once again. Like his father did before, and his father's father did way back when. But lately all the pressures chase him back into his dreams more frequently. Now he's speaking to a posse as he once again slips from reality. He's a cowboy in a three-piece business suit. Today he came to work in cowboy boots. Some just had to smile and turn aside. Those who loved him didn't show it, but they cried. Bought a nice chunk of Seattle, then he traded it long distance on the phone. Then his chair became a saddle, and he rode the hills till everyone was gone. Outside he saved a lady, but a runaway buckboard knocked him off his feet. And he died with his boots on in the middle of a busy New York street. Just a cowboy in a three-piece business suit, who longed to sing and roll and ride and shoot. A ramrod heading up a cattle drive, but a man can go insane from 9 to 5. Oh, a man can go insane from 9 to 5.
The gentleman you saw with Rex were Senate President Leo Corbett and Senate Majority Leader Hal Runyon. But right now, it's time to welcome back our special guest, Earl Thomas Conley, singing Heavenly Bodies.
Way up in the sky, moons and planets fly, comets streak and shooting stars fall down. But I'm just sitting here, sipping on my second beer, and doing my stargazing on the ground, where all those heavenly bodies come out at night to play. Heavenly bodies that just take my breath away. Yeah, baby, I'm gonna sit here from now on till closing time, just working on making your heavenly body all mine. Pretty blondes walk by, sexy smiles say hi, but how's a man to choose the one that's right? Then my eyes saw you, and my body knew that I just found my angel for tonight, where all those heavenly bodies come out at night to play. The heavenly bodies that just take my breath away. Yeah, baby, I'm gonna sit here from now on till closing time, just working on making your heavenly body all mine, where all those heavenly bodies come out at night to play. The heavenly bodies that just take my breath away. Yeah, baby, I'm gonna sit here from now on till closing time, just working on making your heavenly body all mine, just working on making your heavenly body all mine.
Thank you.
Mountains, friends, you're gonna find music. You might find music burned into the soul of a coal miner in Kentucky. You might find a mountain song etched into the brow of a mule skinner from Tennessee. This next song we're gonna do for you, we found tattooed to the thigh of a car hop. in Little. Play me some mountain music like Grandma and Grandpa used to play. Then I'll float on down the river to a Cajun hideaway. Drift away like old Tom Sawyer. Ride around for those Huck Fair. Take a nap like Rip Van Winkle. Days dreaming again. So play me some mountain music like Grandma and Grandpa used to play. Then I'll float on down the river to a Cajun hideaway. Gonna swim across the river just to prove that I'm a man. Spend the day being lazy. You just be nature's friend. Climb a long, tall hickory, bending over skin cats, playing baseball with the church rocks, using sawmill slash for bats. Yeah. Down home, come on, music.
That comes from the heart.
Play something with lots of feeling.
Yeah.
Where music has to start.
Play me some mountain music like Grandma and Grandpa used to play. Then I'll float on down the river to a Cajun hideaway. Well, unfortunately, it's time for us to say goodbye. We want to be sure and thank our special guest, Earl Thomas Conley.
Hey, Jim, don't you think you owe golly dang an apology? I mean, you kind of left him out of the introduction at the top of the show. And all.
No, you should feel bad about that.
Well, I thought I was going to take care of it. I plan to take him to dinner after the show.
Oh, that's good. That's
Good.
nice.
Do that.
Well, I don't know, because the last time I did it, not only did he stick me with the check, but he stabbed me with the fork. But I'll give it a try. We'll see you later, folks.
Bye, y'all.